Previously on Dash of Dave. And now, the conclusion.
Cool. I do still like that. Maybe I could have that somewhere. Maybe another little... Is that going... Am I going too over the top if I stick that in as well? It's just a nice another little waterfall thing. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. I don't care. I am going to put the tiniest pamphlet stitch thing on this. Find the middle one. That's the middle. In through the middle. Oh, well, not quite the middle, but we'll do it. It'll do. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's rub that out because there's a bit of a. Get that out. Oh, there's the rubber. That's what I was looking for. There. And then we'll do we'll use the Bambini. Hopefully got all of the layers stapled in here. Losing any? No, it's not got alopecia, it's great. So then this can come back in. So then we can put this... Where are we? Oh, that's the wrong way up, that's why. No, it's not. It was the right way up. I've lost me envelope. So it's there. And we'll bind that at the top with this. And use the nice piece, the piece with flowers on. The bigger flowers, I mean, it's all got flowers on it. What I meant is the bigger flowers. Pick piece, which piece you want, Dave? Let's go for that bit there. Yeah. So, sorry, getting all bits everywhere. Where's me? There. Staring at you, that's where it is, Dave. It's staring at you. In some ways, I like the fact that we're in a world where they have self-seal envelopes. In other ways, I don't, because I miss the gummed envelopes because they're much easier to work with than these, with the slightly tacky bits either side and these bits with the tear-off bit. But tear-off bit, I mean peel-off bit. Let's do that way round. Yeah, do like that. Yep. Again, just glue this. Get my gluey bit back. My table saver. Sorry if anybody was annoyed by the fact that I just left that lying on its side, that glue. Cool. So I'll do that, and we will. What shall I do? Shall I cut this off? Yeah, let's cut it off. Ink those edges, and then we'll glue that on. It kind of sits there. It glues just to the top bit of that envelope. There, and then we'll flip that envelope over and fold that bit over. Cool, there we go. So we've got another little kind of flippy thing there. that. That flips up. You could have something else under there, couldn't we? Well, actually, should we make something out of these? Maybe have, I don't know, maybe that way round. The only thing I don't like is I don't like that bit. Maybe if I seal it and then open it. I don't like the gummed strip. So if I just fold it so it closes and then open it with a thing that I can't find. Right, let's get rid of some of this because it's getting in the way now. I have a blade. Oh, there we go. Where's the other one? There. Just open this up. I want it to have that kind of, looks like it's been torn open look. Not like it was payday and like you couldn't wait to get ripped into it, but like somebody took some care over it, but still opened. Cool, yeah, that's cool. That's the way I wanted it to look more. So we're going to put a little divot in these to indicate that there is a pocket. There we go, divot. Put something behind it so that it cuts out properly. Doesn't chew through that paper. Try and get my fingers out of the way. That about the middle, that will do. Yep, that's fine. And then maybe try and get that one in the same place, so just do pencil mark. Can't see where the other side of it is there. Just more of a chance of getting it in the right place that way. In there, hold that into place. Put that so that you can just go in so you can see the pencil marks, then pull back out so you just can't. It should be in about the right place. It's about the right place, it'll do. And then ink that edge and the divot. Don't worry, I'll get rid of the pencil marks in a minute. So this one, I think is going to be the one visible. Or actually, no, I'll use this one as the invisible one. It's not invisible. You'll see what I mean in a minute. The one that's going to sit behind, simply because I've used some pencil marks on it. So I don't have to ink all the way down because it's going to be invisible like that. So it's going to be like that, and this is the one you're going to see the full thing of. So ink all of that, ink that divot. I'm not going to see the back of it, so I'm not going to worry about the back. That bit of an ink. Don't mind it being patchy, that's fine. They're going to sit like that, and they're going to be on there. Cool. So I'm going to glue those together. I need my fine glue, that one. So it's going to be like that. come down a bit further, I think, that ink. Yeah, like that. Yep. So, that's what I was thinking, because where do I need ink to? That there. Ink, not ink. Glue to. Where do I need to glue to? There. There. And there. Do I want to make it a shallower pocket? Yeah, I'm going to. That over there. Ink those together. Ink them, glue them together, Dave. Stop saying ink. It's not an ink. It's not inking. There we go. And then we're going to glue this as one big pocket as well. So this is not the envelope-y thing that I'm making for my mum. For my mum's 90th. This is just a little bit of fun. This one. Just a little bit of something different. Okay, so it's got space down the back. It's got space there. It's got space down the back. Space there as well. And that comes down, folds down. Okay, so what we want is we need to reinforce this bit, so I might as well use some file folder, maybe. Is it big enough? How about that way round? Nope, not that way round either. Let's see what else we've got then. Just realised my tea is here. That's going cold. No. That's peace. Oh, that's better. Use some of that. So we're going to use this on here just to reinforce this. Now what we don't want to do is we don't want to go over this line, because otherwise there'll be no give on it. It'll be too difficult. Although we could put it and put a school line in there, maybe. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to line that up. Sorry, I'm going to have to flip it over for a minute. I don't know why I'm flipping it over, because I bet I can't do it that way either. Let's work with one piece at a time, Dave. So there. That didn't go right, did it? If I put that so that it butts up to there. I just realised that's kind of sat over the edge that it shouldn't be. That's fine, you can just squish it in, that's fine. There we go, so that now folds over better, does it? Yes. Right, put that up to there. I'll flip that over and then just draw around that bit. Can I see that? Not really. It'll have to do though. Let's do this. Oh, Dave, I absolutely cannot see that. So let's go kind of down that line. Do you know what? I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to. Shall I? Don't know. It's great having an idea, isn't it? So first of all, let's just cut this shorter than it needs to be, than the line is. Sorry. That way, then we've got a bit of a border. That's what I'm cutting down here. Do we have a bit of a border? Not really, but I'll cut it down a bit more. And cut this bit at the top. Oh no, a bit more. Anybody that listened to me last time and said I was saying about watching lessons in chemistry on Apple TV, I love it so much. I really love the premise of it and the characters in it, and I'm just really loving it. So I'm feeling like Apple TV at the moment is treating me to the kind of stuff that I really like. I like things with strong female leads in, so and also I'm convinced that the woman in the you know the person, the character, is autistic, so there's no, I'm not saying she is, I'm just saying that that's the feeling I get. So I want to put a line around there, score line. Can I see that line? I'm really good at I'm not really good at doing this. Is there a line there? There is. If I put a bend in there. I'll have to put it that way around now because I've folded it that way around, and then that should be that bit there. It is. Good. Brilliant. Okay, so that's going to go in there like that. So we're going to go like that. Yep, that's fine. And we're going to ink that edge. So on the inside it's going to have a slight border, and on the outside we'll completely cover it. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go for a fine line down this bit. A fine line down the edges. In fact, I might as well just fill it in with this one. I think it's possibly because my mum was a very strong woman. So I think that's where I get that love of that kind of drama from. There we go. So we've still got that kind of box shape there. We can close that down now, can't we? Put that in there. Okay, so that's going to go around there. So we're going to put something on. Now we're going to have a look at like what we can do on the outside. So on the outside, that's going to go round like that. That's going to sit round like that. I think we can put something on there. Move these out of the way. Again, shall we do file folder? No, let's do a bit of Tim Holtz. Where's that bit of Tim Holtz that I've cut off? There. Is that big enough? No. Why would it be? Don't want to use the map. I've got an idea for the map. So maybe this. I like that green there. I want to like that on the back as well. So let's use that piece. Look at me using Tim Holtz paper like it's going out of fashion. It is going out of fashion because you can't buy it anymore. But like using it and not going, oh, I can't use it because I can't get it anymore. Might use that bit there for there. So it's going to go up to there and down to there. It's unsticking, so let's just stick that back down. So pencil. No way I'm going to see this line. Let's try and make sure I can see this line. Not helpful when the paper's like giving way underneath, so that line there, and then go round this. That's the shape we're going to cut out, so let's do that. Get big scissors in. Round that corner. Sorry if I've gone quiet, I'm just concentrating. So yeah, next Saturday is, so you will be seeing this on Wednesday. Next Saturday, so Saturday coming this weekend for you guys. The same for me actually, because it's Sunday now. For me, will be when we'll be all together. The Friday we're going down, but I don't think everybody's going to be there on the Friday. So we're going to use, what should we use? That way up or use that way up? I think I'm going to use that way up. Okay, and again I want to just do, what is that measurement? They're in 1/8 of inches, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4/8 of an inch, is that right? Oh no, that can't be 4/8 of an inch. Oh no, these aren't 8s, are they? 1, oh I don't know. It's got to be there. That's, oh, it's 1, 2, 3, it's 1/4 of an inch. So that's, yeah. So I put a score line on the wrong side, on the reverse side, at 1/4 of an inch. Let's just try to hold that in place. I'll do that. Move that. Move it up this. I'm just using this little scoreboard because, as you can see, there is absolutely no room on my desk to get the big one out. So I'm just going to fold on that line. No, it's the other way, Dave. Fold on that line that way. That's right. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to have some of this kind of overlapping onto this, and that will help it hold down. Yeah, I'm going to put that on there. Let's use the fine one. Oh, this dangly thing, the lid thing, gets in the way. What aren't I using, folks? My glue mat thing. Oh well, there we go. Stick that down. That should all now fold over in the right places. Which it does. Got that slight overhang of the envelope, but that's also fine. Just going to mash it on, just squeeze it on, not mash it on. There we go. And then what we can, I'm pulling sleeves up that I don't have. Drink my tea before it gets, I was going to say drink my tea before it gets cold, but it was cold, so. And what shall I have on the, I'm going to use this again. I really love this, Christina. You know, I know you know that I love it because you've seen me use it a billion times, and I haven't used it for a long time, but I just so love it. I found it again because I was tidying up. I knew I knew I hadn't lost it, and I knew I'd got it. I just couldn't remember where it was. I'm so glad I found it because I just absolutely love it. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's the colour combination. And neither of which are my favourite colours. It's not like red and green are my favourite colours. It just happens to be just, I don't know, something about it. Gorgeous. I don't think I could have lived with it in my house. That's wallpaper after all, so I don't think I could live with it in my house, but I can definitely live with it on my journals. I realise why sometimes my videos making journals take so long is because I do all the inking and stuff, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people just make. Let's do that. I'm going to put something on the cover. Shall I keep that? Yeah, let's keep that so that goes on top. I think we can have some of this on the cover. So yeah, let's do that. Again, I'm going to keep a bit of a border. I think I'm going to put something on the spine as well. Maybe the blue one on the spine. And you're not going to see it because there's going to be a front and a back, so there's no point tearing the bit off. The only reason for tearing, actually, there is a reason for tearing. The reason for tearing is you don't get such a defined line. I'm not necessarily following the pattern anymore, just so that we don't have a straight line. You're less likely to see it being layers of paper, if you see what I mean. If it's a wonky line, there we go. I'm not going to bother with the inking of the edges. I am just going to get rid of the starkness off it though. Oh, don't let go of that, Dave. I'll stick that on there. Yep. Now there might have been some editing on this just to try and get it down to an hour, because I know a lot of people prefer it to be an hour, but sometimes it might be longer than an hour, so it'll depend. I don't know. When we get to the end of it, it'll depend on whether I made it as an hour or made it as a longer video. Some of you don't mind. Some of you say, oh no, I don't mind a longer video, that's fine. And then other people complain because it's over an hour. So I try to keep my tutorials to less than an hour because I know that people don't have a very good attention span. There you go, pop that down there. I'm just going to cut off the excess. Guess I could have folded it in, could I? Yeah. fold the bottom bit in. Maybe not, because it's not gluey, so let's not. And then we're going to put something on the front cover, aren't we, which is this. That's what we decided, wasn't it? Yeah, we're going to put that on the front cover. Oh, hang on, that's the back cover. This is the back. Is it the back? Yeah, this is the back. So, yeah, we'll put on the back cover. That's what we'll put on the back cover. We'll put this. So, let's find out the measurements of that. We're going to go with 6 and... oh, it would be, wouldn't it? Let's go with 6 and... what are they? 1, 2, 3 eighths. 6 and 3 eighths by 8 and 7 eighths. 6 and 3 eighths by 8 and 7 eighths. 6 and 3 eighths by 8 and 7 eighths. Let's go with 6 and 3 eighths first. 6 and 3 eighths. That's 1, 2, 3 eighths. By 8 and 7 eighths. No, let's leave. I want that bit at the top where it says multiplication table. Multiplication table. I'm going to ink around the edge of this. This is a perfect thing for Margot to kind of keep all of her notes in from meetings and things, I guess. Stick that on there. Gonna go. Oh, Dave, what the heck? Hang on, that's because you were doing it on the back, Dave. I was thinking, what the heck? How did that go so horribly wrong? It didn't. I was just sticking it in the wrong place. So I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to use a bit of this to kind of mask that bit there. Cool. So I'll put this down. The back's also nice, but like I've committed now. No idea what time it is, or even how long I've been doing this for. Maybe that's what happens. Time flies when you're enjoying yourself. For us in the UK, the clocks went back last night, so we all had an extra hour in bed. So we're back to British Standard Time, not British Standard Time +1. It was it's a thing to help the farmers, I think, is really the reason why we do that. And I don't know whether we still do it for the same reasons. Which shall I use? I'm always drawn to using this one when I'm going to. I was thinking, no, I'll use the blue one, but no, I'm going to use the red one that I like the best. So I'm actually sat here making this thinking, I have no idea what I'm going to do in my next video. I've normally got a few ideas. I mean, I did start doing some prototypes. I've got loads of prototypes all hanging around, but some of them just aren't, they aren't worked to their best. So I won't bring it to you until I know that I've, worked out the best way to make it or whatever, unless I'm making something like this, in which case I'm just going with the flow. Let's do it like that. Yeah, I'll put some ink on this. Takes the whiteness off it. I like it because it makes it look almost yellowed. edges, because you are going to see these. Making sure that this is all still recording. Yep, I haven't got a dead battery or something like that. So that's that. So that's going to go here. Yep, put that on. Some of these bits because it's getting a bit messy around here. Can't remember which end. I think it's this end I'm using actually. Might have gone a bit over the top of the glue, Dave, but hey. I was going to use a bit of Scrappy Dappy. That'll do. There we go, that's better than my finger, isn't it? Oop. Throw it on the floor. Throw it everywhere it's not supposed to be. Oh, it was that way up, wasn't it, Dave? Yep. And again, we're just going to cut this out. Cut that round there. Cut this bit off. Put a little bit of ink on that edge. Can't see it as much that way. Cool. Don't put that down, Dave, because that's just going to go squash into that. And then we're going to put something on the front. So what shall we have on the front? Do I want file folder? So that's going to come round like that. That's going to hold it. Do I want a file folder or do I want something else? Do I want a bit of maybe another piece of Timothy Holtz. Not that. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, what's that? Quite like that. I love that. I love that as well. What have we got on the front? What have we got showing? What can we see? If this comes around there, we've got that. Maybe I go with this blue. Or what else is that? There's this yellow. There's more of that. I think I'm going to go with. Yeah, I'm going to use this. I'm going to have a look at using this. Keep my microphone wire out of the way because I'm going to lose that otherwise. Chop it off. Who knows what's going to happen? So, do I want to have that? Do I want to have that? Memorandum pocketbook. Maybe that's what it's meant to be, as that on there. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So, let's get some measurements taken. So we're going to go with, I think we're going to put in a bit of a border round. You see how I don't like that now. I think I'm going to have to put some of that on it. So I think I'm going to put some of that round, and then that'll make that pop better. And that can be, yeah, let's do that. How do you do that? Or do I want to do it with that? Because that's got greens and things in it, hasn't it? I could do this. Let's try that bit down there instead. So this is my homemade washi tape. So this is the washi tape I made with scraps of napkin. Yeah, I think I like that better. Definitely like that better than this. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't like this pre-Raphaelite stuff or whatever it's called, but I just don't think it's right for this project. Maybe I'm not going to use this because maybe I can't separate it. Maybe I'm not. Oh no, there you go. That's the way to do it, Dave. That's the way to do it. Naughty, naughty, naughty. So rather than pulling it all off and it just gets stuck to itself, I'm just going to peel that bit off. I'm going to stick that bit down. I'm going to ease it over the whole thing. Perfect, that's great. That's much nicer, much prefer that. That is much better, Dave. Cut this down so it's not so... I could tear it actually, it's only tissue, so... It's only double-sided tissue tape on with napkin on the surface of it, so it's not tough to tear. I'm going to do that there. Right, let's just see how it's going. Yes, oh yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Do I have enough of that to do top and bottom as well? Do you know what? I'm going to, anyway. Yep, let's do... Is that gonna... Can I fold that in? Yeah, I can, actually. I might fold it in with a bit of a... Oh, do I want an edge? No, that's alright. I'll keep it as a straight edge. It's fine. Pull that up on that corner. Pull the tool out of the way, otherwise it's just going to roll into it and get all stuck. Put that on there. It'll just help mount the thing so that it lifts the whole project. I think that's a little bit long, so just snip that bit off. And fold that so it's not in the way. Perfect opportunity to use that tissue tape, washi tape thing. I made it so long ago I haven't actually used much of it at all, so perfect for this. And then we'll put this bit on the top. So we'll go with, which bit should we use? That bit? Yeah, let's use that bit. Separated. Excellent. So I'm off work from Thursday. We don't travel down until Friday. So, but that just means that I can get the domestic stuff done, you know, like getting your washing done, that have, especially the stuff you want to take with you. We're only there for... We come back Sunday evening, but I want to wear something nice, obviously, for my mum's birthday day. I want to make sure I've got stuff. So, right, that just needs a bit of a... Now it's got multiple layers on it, just needs a bit of a score. And then this is going to mount this, so we're going to do 5 3/4 by 8 3/4. 5 3/4 by 8 3/4. 5 3/4. Like 8 3/4. Make sure I cut the right bit off because I want to keep that memorandum bit on. By 8 3/4. Put that on there. I like that very much. Very excited. Yeah, I prefer it. Yeah, definitely prefer it to that. It's going to go on there. Yep. Love it, love it. Get out the way. Oh. Need to buy myself some more art. Some more art glitter glue, I think, at some point. Although maybe that's something I should put on my Christmas list, because it's a bit pricey. I don't have much cash at this time of year. Oh my gosh, Dave, that is... Oh my gosh, it all goes so beautifully. And some of you are probably looking at the screen going, it goes so beautifully? Does it? Does it actually? Well, I think it does. So now I don't know how to do the closure. I don't know whether to do Velcro strips or I could do a thingy tie, one of those. Yeah, them. You know, with the circle thing. Policy closure. Let's try a policy closure. Let's do a policy closure with let's do it with some of this. Let's stick some of that to this. Good way to use up your scraps, Dave. Oh, glue book in. Well, glue page is not even a book, Dave. So stick that to there. Let it dry a little bit, and then we can use... Moved them a few minutes ago. I don't know where I moved them to. Oh, there's some here. Is there any of those? So would the orange look ridiculous, or maybe this kind of brown? I don't think they're really the right colour. Maybe just go for a normal colour one. The pinky coloured one is the pinky one too. Oh, it's not. That's not horrible, is it? Didn't think that was going to punch out, but it did. So I'm going to glue those two together just to give it a bit more strength. This is very gluey. I'll just add that bit of there. Just don't want it to be too gluey and just squeeze out all the sides. So we're on 6 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. Is that what I want to do? That. I need another piece. In fact, I might just glue this bit down. Right, go for somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle where the air is dull, a baby being born to the overkill. About there. That's just a bit of a reinforcement. And then we need a crocodile. Not a crocodile, you can get one of those if you like, but I'm going to use a not crocodile at all, Dave. A crocodile. I have to undo it, Dave. say, will it do? It'll do. It's fine. So I think, do I want to kind of just dull that down maybe a bit with a bit of, I was going to use some, I was going to use some thingy, but I don't know where the thingy is, so some what's the stuff called? Alcohol ink, but I don't know where the alcohol ink is. Well, I do, it's kind of hung up on the thing shelf behind me. Just kind of dulled it down a little bit so it's not too bright pink. Okay, so then that's got to have a hole in it too. That's got to go somewhere in the middle. Let's put that on there. There, Dave, you just moved it. That'll do. Pop that through there. Just gonna tease up the edges a bit so it looks like it's been doing that same thing for a long time. I'm just gonna splay this out at the back. And then make sure it's got some give on it, that's fine. Oh, you know what we haven't done, Dave? Before you do any of that, you haven't put your string on. So, right, let's get my string sorted. So where's my green string? And I'm just going to snip it off, and then I'm just going to give it a bit of a tease through here so it's not quite so bright white. There we go. I know it's a little bit wet still, but hey, it's alright. That and wrap that round that post, come back through the middle, and then just snip off what you can see, pop a little bit of glue on there, just to catch the fibres really. So and then we'll pop this back on the desk and put this in there. Right, now that kind of sits proud, that's fine. Splay that out at the back. We could do with something on the back of there, so what else could I use? Where's my gummed paper? Gummed paper, Dave, always a good thing, a bit of gummed paper. Use a bit of gummed paper. In a very chaotic site, kind of torn, not very attractive looking, like it's been repaired. Put that in there, that's good. Oh, that's actually gummed paper, so I will lick it. That covers that bit up, but also we can cover it up with a bit of sellotape if we wish. That's that there. So then what we're going to do is we're going to do that and go all the way round a couple of times maybe, and then go round, and that's going to be our closure for it, so that's good. So let's go cut that off about there, and then what we're going to do is these edges that are all a bit clean, get the string out of the way, make them look a bit more dirty. of these. All the exposed edges nice and dirtied. And I think, personally, that is a thing of beauty. So we can lift that up. Let's see if that'll work. That sort of works. And we can keep that closed. That's fine. So that'll keep that envelope closed. That one's got a closure on it. That one's like that. That's got a thing. And then we've got a place to put something else in there, which we could just do something about, I guess. We could put a little thing together. How big have we got? So we go with 8 by 5.5. Should we go with 8 by 5.5? I'll go a bit bigger than that. 8 by 6. Let's go 8 by 6. Oh, it's all dependent on what paper I've got. So what would this be? Let's fold that over. No, maybe we'll come. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll. That's fine. We won't. We will leave that, and I'll have a think about that and what we'll do. But there you go. So that's what we've made. So you could make another thing to go in the back. So that's our little closure. That's our fold out notebook thing, somewhere for a tag or something to go in there. I'll just stick that in there for now. Tag in there, somewhere to put something else in there. Then we've got this little waterfall notebook pad. We've got this document wallet. We've got another waterfall notepad here with some extra pockets in the back here, and then we've got a pocket here, and that's it. So that's what we've made today. So hope you like that. It's a bit of fun using, especially revisiting that beautiful paper, the raspberry paper. And there we go. That's another little make for Margot to take to all of her meetings. She'll absolutely love that. I will absolutely love that, to be fair. So, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was something that you might give a go of making. Great way to use up a few envelopes and make something a bit different. And what did I do that for and then never used it? I have no idea, but I will use it. Don't worry. Anyway, I won't tidy up. I'll finish that later. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, my name is Dash of Dave, and I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care, folks. Lots of love. Lots of hugs, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.